Hey guys, mneighbor123456 7 here, and today I'm with my friend Jase,
Hey,
and we are playing the bottom of the well. So Jase is staying over at my house tonight, so I figured that I would use him and uh, play this game, which I've been wanting to play for who knows how long. I just haven't gone down to doing it yet. And so yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game.
and here we go.
So welcome to the bottom of the well. This game is a visual novel, meaning it is mainly text-based piece of interactive fiction, a book where you get to decide what happens next. Most of the gameplay consists of picking your choice from a selection of options, which will further the story. Bottom of the Well does have some gameplay aside from the multiple choice, though the most important of which is the kind of Alice, our protagonist, you are going to play. For your first playthrough, we recommend you use default Alice, but the customization is there to be used. Even if you complete the game, a different Alice might have a very different experience. If nothing else, you might just find a new way to die. Thank you for playing our games, Red Nettle Studio.
That game is.
Okay.
You have a second pause? Keep going.
So, basically the way that we're going to do this is Jase is going to be helping me make my decisions. So as it recommended, I'm going to use the default Alice because I've never played this game before, and neither has Jase, as far as I know. Have you?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Never even heard of it.
So you should probably put it in now.
I know. It's just really tiny. You good?
Okay. The default Alice is capable. Why is that on the screen? That's really annoying. Oh, go back. The default Alice is capable of finishing the game to its true ending, but not necessarily through all branches. This Alice is career motivated, friendly, somewhat lazy, a hopeless romantic with no survival skills at all. She makes up for it by being a good organizer. Okay. Is that important in the game?
I think so.
Acceptance art. Again, you gotta talk about it so they can hear you.
Alright.
Right, like I told you about it. Hold on, I don't hear any sound, do you?
No, I do not. I can't even hear anything.
Sorry, I'm just checking on the sound. Oh, what is this?
Maybe you're supposed to try to get something.
No, it doesn't give me a type.
There's a text bar right there.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm still trying to figure out the... Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay. Let's just bring that. Actually, no, I don't want to bring that all the way up.
Yeah, you could take that all the way up and put the volume all the way down.
Okay, so... Morning. Did you catch the anniversary reading last night? No. Well, I tried, but I fell asleep. Listen, about that. You fell asleep? Oh, come on, Alice in Wonderland is like our favorite. Let me finish. Something happened. I was tuning in on my radio. You're such a... Luddite? I think? Yeah, Luddite. Amazing. I can even catch you online. Shut up. I'm not a Luddite. I'm just like analog things. Or I just like analog things. Anyways, I was tuning into the broadcast, and I must have hit the AM switch or something because suddenly the channel changed to something else. What? Aliens? Oh, government-run number stations. No. It was this weird, like, white noise at first. It's hard to explain why I was so drawn to it. I could hear snippets of some melody, maybe lyrics, but the signal was weak. So you turned it off and continued looking for the Alice broadcast? So I went out on my balcony and turned the antenna around until the signal came through clear. It now sounded more like music with the odd signal in the background. ... When logic and proportion have fallen sloppy dead, and the White Knight is talking backwards, and the Red Queen's off with her head. That's a reference to Alice in Wonderland.
That is.
Oh, so somebody's pirate radio broadcast of golden oldies. It felt like there was something else there, some message the music was hiding. I know it sounds weird, and then I fell asleep. What a story. No, hear me out. I dreamed and I didn't know what I was dreaming. Or, I dreamed and I didn't know I was dreaming. Do you understand? It was entirely lucid, but like waking up in another world, except I didn't think of it as another world. Ugh. Does this make any sense? You had a super lifelike dream where you didn't know you were dreaming, but you were still lucidly in control. Sounds pretty rad to me. I'm sure it would have been, except for the whole end of the world apocalypse bit in the dream. Oh. Okay, now you've got my attention.
Maybe I should read the red. You should read the purple.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should do that. So like I said, it was the end of the world. Everything I did that day felt like the real thing. Every smell, every sound, every color, every touch. It's important you know that. I wasn't acting like I would in a dream. I didn't know it was a dream.
Maybe.
There was no warning, no build-up, nothing. Just between one moment and the next, the TV had turned to the emergency alert system in this voice that sounded like it had been recorded and 16 told us we were under attack.
Were you alone?
Yeah, I had a really long day at the office, so I had sworn off all social contact for the evening. I had the TV on in the background, just as noise.
Wait, what? The office? You mean you got some kind of a real adult person job in this dream of yours?
Yeah, actually, at the college. Student admissions office. Hey, don't sound so surprised. I am going to graduate in just a few months, you know.
Uh-huh. With a BA in English Lit?
Shut up.
Such skills with words. Anyways, what happened next?
Like I said, the TV suddenly turned to the emergency alert system, jacked the volume all the way up too. I didn't even know they could do that. The broadcast told us we were under attack right now, and that we needed to get to shelter, that we had less than 30 minutes before the bombs hit.
Jesus, sounds scary.
At first I didn't want to believe it. I switched the channel, but they were all the same. And then the sirens started. Tornado sirens. Flood sirens. I don't know. And I knew things were serious.
So what'd you do?
Okay. You can speak loud. They know what we're doing.
I went online to find out what was going on. I immediately tried to call Jase. I needed to think about my options. Let's go with the second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
Okay. Chess? Oh, wait, that's you.
Jase, who's that?
My, boyfriend. I mean, I don't have a boyfriend, but in my dream, I did.
Well, yeah, tell me more about this new boyfriend of yours. I thought you weren't in the dating scene.
Actually, I've been thinking about putting myself out there. Like, maybe some online dating or something. Although I'm kind of afraid to check OkCupid right now. What if there's a guy there named Chess?
Good icebreaker. Hi, I'm Alice. I dreamed about you last night. You were the end of my world, buddy.
Funny.
Aren't I just? You were saying about Jase? What kind of name is that anyways?
I wasn't really, I mean, yeah, he was pretty hot, I guess, and smart and into me. What more could you ask for?
I can't sense you blushing all the way over here.
This game is funny.
It is.
Maybe I should check my OkCupid profile. Actually,
So what's your boyfriend think?
well, first I tried calling him, but all I got was a pre-recorded network busy message. But all the net stuff worked. So I hit him up there. I mean, we did most of our communications in chat anyways.
And?
And I found him, but there was no time for, well, anything. I started typing, you know, holy beep, WTF is going on style stuff, and he just tersely replied he had to go.
That's a little blunt.
He told me he needed to get his sister.
Your sister, how come?
He'd mentioned her a few times. She's disabled, but lives in a house by herself, out somewhere in the boroughs.
Did he ask you to come too?
He didn't ask. I did. I'm going to be outside my apartment in 5 minutes, he said, then logged off.
I guess it's an invitation of sorts, so what'd you do?
Well, I knew that Chess wasn't going to wait for me. If I wanted to go with him, I had to go right away. Just grab my stuff and go.
Making quick decisions in the spur of the moment. Doesn't sound like you. So what'd you do?
This is what I'm going to pick. Okay. Ooh. I don't know what this is.
You need my help or?
No, I'm just playing around with stuff while I'm waiting for you to get back. Go ahead and put your headphones back in. I'm going to go with, I went with, there's going to be sound eventually because there's this, which means it's going to have sound. I'm going to go as I went with Chess to help him out with his sister.
What?
I went with the third option. So I decided to go with Chess. I mean, how can I? He clearly needed help.
Altruistic. How long have you been dating?
Clinic. Long enough to know my feelings were real. I mean, they felt real in the dream.
Where did the sister live again?
In a borough, practically the suburbs, so pretty far. Chess said he usually takes a subway or a bus. Chess actually lives just down the street, and we always had a customary place to meet. We didn't even need to confirm the place anymore, but it didn't seem very likely he would be able to catch a bus or the subway.
So how were you planning on getting to the sister in less than 30 minutes?
Oh, spoiler. The bombs didn't start dropping on us within 30 minutes. It took longer than that. They did start, though.
That's lucky.
Yeah, well, it didn't mean we weren't in a hurry.
But you didn't leave empty-handed though, right?
Oh, right, yes. I grabbed the biggest bag I had. A backpack. People always called it magic. You could fit so much into it. Bigger on the inside and all that. Doctor Who reference right there?
Yep.
Ooh, okay. So, let's see. I need to take...
Food. Map.
I'm going to take a radio,
Yeah.
flashlight,
Map.
map.
Sleeping bag. Food.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, food.
Spare clothes.
Yeah. Actually, I can't get spare clothes.
Well, that's not a very big backpack. You can only fit 3 things in there.
Well, yeah, but I mean, honestly, I'd rather have the sleeping bag than the spare clothes and the radio.
Sure.
And the map I've got, so... Anything else I can take? Nope. That's it. Come on, bro, sister. Bombs incoming. How did you put... Oh, wait, sorry.
I just read on through that.
Well, that's...
The chaos, yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
streets were
fine.
nuts. Everything and everyone was going crazy. Crashes everywhere, but no one was responding. The street was completely gridlocked. I'm talking maybe 15 minutes after the first announcement here. All it takes is a few cars in the wrong place.
No, you can...
But you live pretty centrally, right? It had to be better further out. Did Jess have a car?
No, but if we wanted a car, there were tons around. People just left them. Keys in the ignition and ran.
Holy
You don't actually have to cuss if you don't want to. You can just put a bleep in.
Holy shoot. Holy shoot. It really must have been bedlam.
It was. I was so scared.
Just do a car or walk.
We discussed walking. It was like 14 miles or something. It'd probably take at least 4 or 5 hours on a good day, and this wasn't a good day.
Maybe a good start though. Things might clear up outside downtown area. You might be able to steal a car there.
Appropriate, a car. Stealing sounds so criminal.
Whatever you say, any other options except stealing. Appropriating a car and huffing it.
Something in between. I know a guy with a motorcycle. He really loves that motorcycle, but I wonder if he'd be willing to borrow it. I mean, for Beep's sake, we were going to go rescue a disabled woman.
Do you know him all?
Reasonably.
I didn't know you knew how to drive a motorcycle.
I am a woman of many talents.
So what did you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna appropriate a car.
By your description, this seems like kind of a bad idea.
Well, finding a vehicle was easy, but they had all been abandoned for a good reason. They weren't going anywhere. I had to find one I could feasibly get out of their ways.
An abandoned one you could feasibly get out of there with, right? So how did that go? And what did Jess have to say about it?
He was game, anything to do his sister faster, but he figured we'd make better time if we split up. I went for the car, he went to scout out the route. So,
Sounds like a plan.
I wasn't really sure what I was looking for, just that I needed a car stat. I found a station wagon open and with the key in the ignition. No sign of the owner. I jumped in and gunned it, and got maybe half a block before I hit complete traffic stop. Everyone was beeping, people were abandoning their cars, all traffic rules forgotten.
I'm not sure what else you expected.
Yeah, neither am I, really.
I mean, seriously, a bomb just dropped.
Not yet.
Well, bombs dropping, your code is going to
Not
be
yet.
chaos.
We
Bombs
got like 20 minutes.
Going to drop.
Yeah, well, I decided walking was the best option. The whole downtown area was gridlocked. Cars everywhere, people running down the sidewalks and sirens blaring. It was like one of those disaster movies. No hope of driving anywhere at any rate.
But where was everyone going?
Most of them were going home, I think. People were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And there you were, running away from home.
Once I made my decision, I stuck to it. No matter how much I was filled with doubt, half an hour was nothing. Nothing at all. But luckily that estimate was completely wrong.
Such old bro. Sometimes
Yes, it is.
Sometimes I'll walk half an hour in the wrong direction just because I'm stubbornly refuse to believe I'm lost.
I totally don't do that.
Me either.
Shifty eyes. I didn't know what was the right direction, but I did try to get there as fast as possible, although that was a lot harder than I thought it would be. I was swept up in a mass of people and manhandled in the wrong direction more than once. Every few minutes I stopped to consult the map to make sure I was going in the right direction.
Somebody, you got that, bro. Was there any danger, like people attacking each other or something?
No, I thought we were all going in the same direction, but then I realized that the crowd was heading somewhere I hadn't planned to go. A subway station.
What'd you do?
I was swept along. It was that, or get trampled, or pinned against some wall. I finally managed to disentangle myself at the stalled mass of people just outside the entrance. Apparently it was closed, and people were trying to break through the gates. By the time I was out, though, I had lost a lot of time.
Time, yes. Isn't that a thing you're fighting here? How far away were you planning on getting?
Well, a lot further than I had gotten at that point. I could practically still see my apartment building, but the crowd was slowly thinning at least, and I actually saw a vehicle in motion, an ambulance, weaving between stalled cars with its sirens blaring.
What'd you do?
I really want to do it.
Okay.
I really want to do it, but it's your choice.
Which one?
It's your choice.
And which one do you want?
It's your choice.
Tell me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Your choice. You can probably figure it out. Just read the options.
It's number one.
I don't know. Which one do I pick?
Let's go with number 3.
I wanted number 1.
Head fast though.
Just the single-mindedness was what led me. I was pretty sure this was a monumental mistake and that we'd get caught outside and killed for sure. But I couldn't just leave him, so we kept walking.
So how'd that work out for you?
You think it was easy? People had driven out into the sidewalks and left their cars. Everything was a mess. I tried going down the main highway, but it proved pointless, and I had to backtrack.
Honestly, it was easy. Did you consider running?
I half ran and jogged as much as I could, but I felt like being late for class. I got tired almost immediately, while the goal was still as far away as ever. Chess wanted to go faster, but he slowed down when he saw I was struggling. The worried look on his face went nowhere to go. And, well, once I got away from the downtown area, things were much smoother. I ran as fast as I could, as far as I could. No bombs. Still no bombs. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my luck. But I knew I was pushing it now.
Jase was question lost.
It's
What did you do?
It's the Mad Hatter and Alice.
He has his question lost.
We were getting closer, so we kept walking.
So did you make it? Maybe the bombs were just a scare.
No, they weren't. I saw it as a glow high above the town.
What, you're outside when the bombs fell?
I saw it. I don't know. I thought I'd have time to get away, but I just wasted too much of it somehow. I was out on the street when the initial shockwave came. There was just no duck and cover could have saved any of us. There from that, I don't think. The next thing I know, I am showered in glass as every window above us shatters. Cars swerved off the road and crashed. Bedlam. And lights. Bright, bright light. I tried to crawl out of the way when something hit me. Maybe a piece from a building? I don't know. I blacked out.
You have a really effed imagination, Alice.
I don't. It didn't feel like a dream. That's the thing. Because you don't wake up in dreams, do you? But I did. Waiting alone. Out on the street.
What do you see?
Ooh, scene change.
I
I saw a burning city. Ash rained down. In downtown, far too close, a mushroom cloud. Just staring me in the face. It was the end of the world. I just knew that there and then.
I love mushroom clouds.
It looks so cool.
Jeez. That'd be awesome.
And then there was a streak of light, and it was actually almost beautiful as it fell from space. Just a streak of light at only a slight angle. I just had time to think, no, we've had enough, before it hit. For some reason, I elected to stare right at it when it impacted. What an idiot!
Yep.
When it impacted above the ground in a terrible
It's
fireball.
almost like looking at
So,
the sun.
for anyone who doesn't know what it is describing right now, it is describing a nuke, the mushroom cloud, and the bright streak of light that is the nuke.
Ugh.
And also an asteroid.
Please tell me the dream ended here.
Yeah, I didn't really see it though. But I died, eventually in the dark. And thus concluded my dream.
Well, that was interesting. What do you think?
I think it felt incomplete, like there was something missing. That wasn't the way it was supposed to end, you know?
Dreams are supposed to end in certain ways.
It's a question.
Oh.
This one was, I think. It felt like it was trying to tell me something, but I wasn't listening closely enough.
Maybe you could try it again next night and see if you hear the same recording. Speaking of, what frequency was this on?
That's the weird part. When I tried to see, I realized I had hit the right channel, and it was in fact reading Alice in Wonderland. What?
I get it.
And this isn't exactly some obscure number station frequency on the AM band.
Well, maybe you're dreaming. And next night again anyway. That's the good thing with dreams.
That is
Always
false.
dream them again.
That is false.
No, I've had the same dream so many times.
I've never had the same dream twice.
I have. I've had it 3 times.
And maybe do something different the second time around.
I try.
Wait, is that the end of the game?
Better not be.
I think it is.
Well, that was kind of boring anyways.
I liked it.
No, we're not.
These are the credits.
Music sound, yeah, right. What's that missing?
I'm just curious, did I like turn off the sound on accident? Watch that be a problem. Well, I'm going to end this video off here, guys. If you guys have enjoyed, go and smack that like button. And if you want to see more, then subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you for watching
Bye.
us read